and welcome to the CSM Kamen Faiz Axel gear. That was just shipped down. I got this from Bandai Premium Hong Kong directly. Of course, people in Japan got it a few days early, so that's annoying. So yeah, it comes in this tiny little cardboard box. If you order more than one of these, then there'll be a bigger box to ship all these cardboard boxes. But if you just order one, then there'll be stickers slapped over it. Mine doesn't have stickers slapped all over it because just like the Faiz belt, also I ordered two, one for me and one from helping my friend to get it. So you just cut the tape open. There's no print on the back or anything. And inside you have the, when you first open, there's a lot of tissue paper wrapping around the item, and then you get this smart brain box, very nice and fancy, and got all these different warnings and stuff. Smooth on this side, but for the rest of it, it's kind of shiny to fit with the smart brain style of gear. And slides out just like the actual Faiz gear CSM. I kind of wish that the actual Faiz gear CSM had like just a tiny bit more extra space in the box, so I can get this out, stick it on there, and you know, not deal with this box ever again. It says start up. Yeah, yes, Faiz logo in red because of Faiz Axel time out on the back. So just like the other box, one side is like lit up and fancy and stuff, and one side is more just a photo and the Faiz logo at the bottom. Open up the box, you got the expanded polystyrene just like the big set with your stuff inside, as well, of course, a little baggie holding your instruction manual. This is smart brain on the back again, and just like the other CSM, there's see, it starts off in Japanese, and then you have Chinese and English, and then Korean, and 2 pages of memo. No, why would you? I don't know. So you know, for me, of course, and for everyone else overseas, it's good to have English and Chinese instructions in here. You got your Excel memory chip and the Faiz actual Excel gear. And yeah, lots of plastic bags. And again, once again, this piece here, this Faiz piece, is die-cast metal, just like the other CSM item. Here's a look at both memories. You can see they're the exact same size, of course. They have to fit with you know, each item and stuff. And you see the biggest difference is, apart from the coloring and the actual molding, the actual like gimmick difference function. You can see this one, the backing track actually ends before it reaches the tip, whereas this one reaches the tip. And since this one reaches the tip, you can actually poke a little button inside your Faiz phone that does 2 extra noises. So I think I played that in the demo when I first reviewed this by getting a toothpick or something to flip that button, but this is the actual thing that's supposed to push it. And yeah, since both these are both die-cast metal, they're both quite heavy and pretty good. And let's see, this one also has transparent red plastic there, just like this one has the transparent yellow plastic, so some light will shine through if needed. So before I look at the actual Axel thing, you might be wondering, does this fit with the other Faiz gear? Did they put something in the Faiz gear just to annoy you and not let it fit? Well, here we go. Let's put this in the Faiz punch thing.
Ready.
Is it? It works. Let's see. Let's see how about the light shines through.
Do you see the charge?
Shines through pretty nice. Let's stick this in the other equipment, the kicking one. So stick this in.
Ready.
Yep, fits just like the other one.
Do you see the charge?
Yep, does the 5 speed just fine. So that's pretty cool. Anyway, let's look at the actual watch piece, the Faiz XL gear. And of course, this is based on the CS side, just like the belt, CSM belt itself, meaning that it's more prop size and bigger than the DX toy. From what I can see online, the DX toy is about only comes up to this length, so that's how much smaller it is. There are two buttons on this, the red and the black button. I'll showcase those in a moment. Got a pretty nice watch strap here, much longer than the DX Kid Toys version. And again, this one takes two AAA batteries on the back. There's a screw there, so you got to unscrew and stuff. Power switch up there. Yep, uniform, just like all the other CSM gear. You got the doo-doo sound, and there's some molding patterns here, but nothing too special. Tramp stamp down there with the Bandai 2016 stuff, and so you got paint there, paint, and this thing itself is pretty light. So without the XL memory, this is going to be pretty light, and of course, since they're both the same size, you can stick the normal Faiz one in there. Not that it makes too much sense canonically, so you can stick that in there, and it feels a bit heavier, a bit more like actual weight. So I'm a 27, almost 27-year-old male, half Caucasian, half Asian, and this fits me pretty nicely, pretty perfectly. Because the back here does wobble a little bit, so yeah, that's not too fun. Maybe strap it a bit tighter, and it should be okay. It's not going to fall off anything, but the strap is very comfortable, and there's still extra space on the strap, so someone with chubbier arms should be able to fit this on pretty well. Just get it off. I don't like wearing watches because I fiddle a lot, so watches are not for me. So when you turn it on, there's no light or anything, just the sound, and it comes with these functions. You got the main function, which is the red button down here.
Start up.
Push it again.
Start up. Start up.
And we just keep doing start up. So let's not do that again. The top button is the new button on this. Actually does something. It has the full theme song for Faiz. Just cue whatever, how do you want to pronounce that word? The main theme song. The speaker quality is decent enough, but I don't want to play the full song in case I get copyright stuff, but it is the full song. And you push it again, it stops. So if you push it again, now it has the 30-second loop of People With No Name. So you can do your final attack stuff with this and see how that goes. I'm just gonna like let this should be okay, it's not that long. I shouldn't get copyright strike, I guess, on this. So if I get copyright strike, I'll edit this down, just make it shorter or something. Speaker quality shouldn't be good enough for copyright strike, so I hope that's okay. Yep, so basically you can get you to do a final attack. And just like the DK version, it doesn't matter if you're playing other sounds. It works, it's fine. And they're both independent from each other. For something like this, I almost wish that it actually had like a proper like LCD screen for an actual watch function. That would be cool. And finally, the button sound that you do get by inserting the XL memory into the Faiz phone is
Complete.
I swear it makes a light sometimes.
Information. Complete. Information.
Let me just wait till these lights turn off. It does activate it.
Complete.
There we go, now it's activating it. Don't know why it's doing that.
Information.
Reformation. Let's do it again.
Complete.
There we go, it's doing the lights. So it does that, so that's something it does. So yeah, as a bonus add-on, almost like this feels like DLC for a video game. And you know, for people who really like Faiz, this is this piece itself, it's not too expensive on its own, but this isn't something you just get without an actual Faiz belt. Now you could, if you have the DX version or the old CS version, you could get this as a piece to go with it. I mean, obviously this memory should fit in the CS one, but not the DX one. That's too small, so it won't fit. But this one should fit in the CS one. And the toy gimmick with the DX version shouldn't be too big a deal if this one doesn't fit in there. It doesn't really do that much difference. So it's still a slightly cheaper companion piece that can make your previously existing Faiz belt stuff feel more complete, I guess. But this isn't. If you do have the CSM belt, though, this one does feel necessary to make it feel complete. It feels like you're getting one CSM thing. You're already paying so much for a belt like this. You really want to pay a bit more just to complete it. Yeah, complete. No puns intended. But if you don't have the CSM belt, then this one's an easy skip or pass. It's still a nice display piece if you don't want to afford the expensive belt, you just want to pay for something that's small. But this thing isn't quite cheap enough to just get on its own for it to really feel like you got something good. This really does feel like you need the big piece to make it feel worthwhile. So, yeah, subscribe, suggest, and comment below. And of course, take care and have a nice day. Bye-bye. Here's something you can do now that there are two memory pieces. You can stick them in both of the Faiz gear.
Exceed charge.
Now both these are gonna attack. That's cool. Double rider finishes. Hey.